Hey Tubies, this is Psychic Bob. It is so rocking to be back with you. Well, here we are. It's Thursday. And you know what that means? Zodiac Thursday. That's right. You know, I forgot to bring my big horoscope wheel. I'm at the office today doing private readings, and I sometimes do this video from my home where I have my big zodiac wheel. So I forgot my wheel, so we'll put a wheel up here on the screen for you. There you go. Now, it wouldn't be Zodiac Thursday without our big astrology wheel, now would it? Absolutely not. Well, I'm so glad you guys are here. I want to say, before we get into everything, thank you for all of you who came up to yesterday's video. We had a wonderful time on Wiccan Wednesday, and we talked about the power of the dark moon. And a lot of you seem to really enjoy that. And next Wednesday, we'll have another Wiccan Wednesday. And I think next Wednesday, we're going to talk about the black scrying mirror. So definitely be back for that. But here we are. It's Thursday, Zodiac Thursday. And I have to tell you, I had to come here today. And, one of the things that Psychic Bob always says, and it's true, I'm going to be honest with you. You may not always like what I say, but at least you'll appreciate that I'm honest. And, I've been looking at today's planetary transits, and I just have to be straight up. It's a little bit of a challenging day in the way of astrology. We started off this morning. By the way, our moon today is in the sign of Leo. Leo is a wonderful power sign, gives a lot of fire energy, a lot of get up and go. The problem is, though, that this morning at, what time was it? This morning at 8:07 a.m., the Leo moon went void of course. Now, void of course means that it's hovering on the cusp of the next sign. Now, when that happens, what happens is all that power, like that fire energy, that energy from Leo, tends to slow down and stop. So today, we're actually in the void of course most of the day, so the energy might be a little flat. Probably not the best day to launch into big plans, try to do big presentations, because you'll find that the energy is a little stalled and a little lacking. Now, fortunately, our moon will enter Virgo tonight at 6:41 p.m. So then the energy will shift. So, if you have to, accomplish any bigger tasks, might want to wait till the evening time, because once that Virgo moon kicks in, that brings more energy to get things going, okay? Now, we do have also, some other challenging aspects today, which is that the moon is square Mars. And what that means, it forms a 90-degree angle on the zodiac wheel. When a planet is square another planet, what that does is sometimes that brings out the more negative sides of that planet. So having our moon square Mars may tend to bring out people's more aggressive side. And interestingly, even people that aren't normally aggressive, sometimes in that conjunction, that comes out. So, because, the moon is about aspecting our inner selves. And so when Mars is square, that means the negative aspects of Mars are illuminated today. So try to be very careful with your words. Try not to offend people. Try to be very gentle and gingerly in your speech, because people are going to probably be feeling a little more sensitive now. You don't want to, step on toes and rile people up, Now, the other challenging aspect is that Venus is square Uranus. Now, Venus is our planet that deals with relationships, emotions, appearance. And being square Uranus means that the negative aspects of Uranus come out. The planet Uranus, in its negative aspect, is a planet that brings out erratic behaviors, revolutionary tendencies, kind of craziness, but not a fun craziness, more a disturbing craziness. So this may not be the best day either for relationships and romance. People around you, you might be dating somebody and you think, wow, it's going good. But then when you get a Venus square Uranus transit, suddenly your partner just gets wonky and kind of out of touch. And if you have that happen today, again, step back. This is not the best day, to be honest with you, for trying to settle conflicts, because again, we have that Moon is square Mars, which brings out the aggressiveness, and then the Venus square Uranus really means erratic emotions, erratic behavior. And plus, we got our Moon void, of course. So today is a day, when you have a day, and you know, as an astrologer, sometimes I see these aspects and people say, well, gee, Bob, should I just not get out of bed? No, that's not really the way we're going to handle it. What we want to do is look at that and then adjust our plans so that we can avoid conflicts. Like, for example, if you have to do a big business presentation, okay, you might want to see if you could switch it to later in the day or even another day. If you can't do it, enter into it knowing that you got to be extra careful with your speech so you don't come across brash or offensive, because, as I said, with our Mars influence today, people are more sensitive. And things that are generally non-controversial could be perceived as controversial. So today is one of those days, as much as you can, step back from group events, step back from crowds, work solo. You know, there's a saying, keep your head down and just keep working. Well, that's probably the best advice I can give today. You know, again, it's not the best day. If you've got your eye on somebody and thinking, I'm going to ask that person on a date, maybe you just hold off till tomorrow, because with that Venus square Uranus energy, mixed signals, confusion, and what happens to be somebody who you generally like may suddenly misinterpret your approach as sexual harassment and go crazy on you. So a day, it's just a challenging day. That being said, don't panic. Just keep within. You know, on days like this, the best thing you can do is work on yourself. Many of us, especially like Aquarians, we're very altruistic. We like to help the whole world. You know, that's kind of our trait. Well, as an Aquarius, I've learned during these sort of transits, I can't save the world. I can't help the world. But I can help myself. That means working on meditation. That means working on projects like, you know, it's a great day to work on videos, video production, you know, drawing up plans for marketing, things that tap into your own creative resources where you don't have to bring in a lot of outside people. That's where you'll have success today, okay? So anyways, not to scare you, but you know, it was just so interesting because normally when I look at the transits, I see really great energy. But literally, like today, every single transit that I'm reading has a negative aspect. So that's all right. Remember, the stars are meant to inspire, not compel. So your whole life is not ruled by astrology, but astrology can be a factor to help you improve your life. So I hope you'll keep that in mind today as we get through these challenging transits, these challenging aspects of our chart today. And, you know, I hope that you guys are having a good day. Tell me in the box below, how is your day going? Are you feeling that void of course energy of the Leo moon? Are things kind of flat, slow to materialize? Or are you having a rocking day? Maybe your day is kicking butt. I'd love to hear that too, because you may have within your own personal chart, you know, some planetary alignments that are helping you. And that's one of the other aspects that I meant to mention earlier, was that everybody's individual horoscope sign will respond to these various planetary alignments differently. So, you know, depending on your individual chart, you may have, for example, a lot of Jupiter in your chart, and that helps you overcome this more quickly than others. So, you know, it really depends on the individual, but overall, these energies do tend to be factors in most people's day during these sort of transits. Anyways, guys, not to worry. We're going to get through. Tomorrow promises to be a better day. Tomorrow on Friday, we're going to be firmly in the sign of Virgo. Virgo brings in energies of clear-sightedness, organization, and helps you to tap in to your psychic self. This is why I say work on meditation today, because as you develop that, as we move into the sign of Virgo tonight and then all day tomorrow, you're going to be more aligned, and tomorrow will be your day of success. Anyways, just want to come here, bring these star alignments to you today. Tell me also in the box below, what is your zodiac sign? I'd love to hear about it. Thanks for being here. Listen, keep it here. We got more coming tomorrow on Friday. We're going to talk about UFOs tomorrow. Fascinating subject, so definitely be back here for that. You guys rock. I love you, sending you blessings. And of course, next Thursday, we'll have another Zodiac Thursday.